Hi guys, welcome to season 3. I'm Rajesh.
I'm
We have-
Niti.
and we are going to start and help you with your fitness journey as we have been speaking about. Today's session is going to be about extreme basic stuff, which is we'll start with warm ups. We'll do Suryanamaskar A and Suryanamaskar B, followed by Savasana. And without wasting much time, let us just start this season.
वन्दे गुरूणां चरणारविन्दे सन्दर्शिता स्वात्मा सुखावबोधे निःश्रेयसे जाङ्गलिकायमाने संसारहालाहलमोहः शान्त्ये आबाहु पुरुषात्कारं शङ्खचक्रसिदारिणम् सहस्रशीर्षं श्वेतं प्रणमामि पतञ्जलि ॐ Let's start with a warm-up. Hands on the hips, shoulders in the same line, and start rotating your neck clockwise and anti-clockwise. This is the time you start connecting with your body. So do it slowly. Slower the movement, the more information you get from that movement. So make sure. And whenever you feel that you are holding some kind of stress in the neck, make sure that you pause and be there for some time. Release that stretch. And start in the other direction now. Anti-clockwise, we'll do 5 times again. Make sure that you are not moving the shoulder, only head is moving with the help of your neck around it. Okay, now we'll continue with spinal wave. This is a very important movement to learn articulation of spine, and it is going to help you with flexibility as well as strength, developing strength in the spine. And the intention of this exercise is to learn to articulate, move one disc at a time. So tuck your chin to throat and then start as if you are rolling the mat. And when you are getting up, then imagine that your spine is an engine, and spine is a train and head is the engine of it. So the way you will move your head, your each and every disc is going to follow your head. All right? I hope I'm clear. Okay, let's continue.
So as Preeti said, imagine it's like a wave, right? The like waves of the sea. Now let's do the other way around. So start from your hips and come up from your head. So when you are going down from your hips, first take the hips back, arch your back and go one disc at a time down. And when you reach down, then you round your back and then slowly come up. So very important, the waveform is important. Don't just go down and come up, like you used to do your PT in schools, right? It has to be very wavy and should look, you should be able to understand how your spinal cord is rounding and stretching. It's very, very important.
Yeah, that's the whole sole point of this exercise, to understand how your spine and torso can move in sync, right?
Yeah. So now let's do the next exercise, next warm up, the hand rotations.
So here you start raising your hand and then you will feel the point of restriction. There you have to slightly now turn the hand and continue with the rotation. So rotate like this, become aware what this hand rotation is doing to your shoulder joint. Try and engage the muscles closer to the shoulders more than the extremities of your hand. And because this warm up is more about the shoulder and less about what you're doing with your hand. Okay, so again we will do 10 times clockwise and 10 times anti-clockwise. All right,
So now let's start the anti-clockwise. Oh no, sorry, it's the left hand. So 2, 3. Whenever you are doing this exercise, also try to feel around your back. So your the back of your shoulder. So when this is a warm up, so you're opening your shoulder also.
yeah.
So you have to see that with every rotation, try to see if your range of motion is increasing, or at least you're challenging your range of motion.
Another important point here to that you need to consider is that you are not moving the shoulder backward, not taking the shoulder backward when you are taking your hand back, right? So your shoulders need to be in the same line. Okay, so that is one point. Another is, do not force yourself to achieve better range of motion than you have today. Please respect the limitation, because these are warm-ups, so it should feel like you are opening up the body without forcing anything on your body. These movements should feel, my teacher used to say that these movements should feel like a massage.
Hope you've already started sweating. And yeah, one more thing, turn off your fans. If you have done that, turn off your ACs. Your body needs heat.
Yeah, very important.
So you have to, you otherwise you'll cool down while doing the warm-ups.
And another thing that really helps with a very quick warm-up is taking a shower before your exercise. Right, Rajesh?
Yeah, one should. So start with both hands now. We did with one hand at a time. Now try to do the same thing with.
Yeah. And while you're doing both hands together, you may realize that your range of motion is a little less than one hand. Now we will start with both hands at a time. Especially in this one, there are chances that you will arch your back without noticing, of course. But please do not do that. Keep it isolated to only shoulder movement, keeping the spine in a neutral line. You will also observe that the range of motion is reduced, and that's okay.
Focus on your shoulders and the backside of the shoulder when you're doing this, so that you'll try to understand the range of motion. Now we'll open the hips. Try balancing on your legs. Ideally you should balance, but if you're not able to balance, then hold a chair or hold side of the wall.
Yeah.
And try to rotate. So here the movement will be initiated from your knee. So try to keep your knees in 90 degrees and isolate your hip flexor and the glute joints, so that you get that hip opening feeling.
Here we are trying to move the leg around the hip. So make sure that you don't move the hip. Okay, it's like ball and socket movement. Isolate your hip and move the leg around it. Again, we are following the same thing, that you are moving the leg in clockwise and anti-clockwise. If you do it slowly, you will understand how your hip flexors are working, how your hip extensors are working. At the same time, you are getting to work on inner and outer thigh. Okay, now comes the knee. So keep your knee static and rotate the leg that the part that comes after knee around the knee. And that is the golden rule of warming up any joint. The joint that you are trying to warm up will be static, and the body part after it is gonna cover the whole range of motion around the joint. I hope I'm not getting too technical.
The whole point is that only keep the joint moving. Apart from the joint, your body should not move.
Yeah.
Articulate, focus on only the joint. The objective is to loosen it, warm it up, so that you will be able to load it when we start our yoga exercises. So this year we are warming up our ankle joints. Now let's get into a tabletop.
This is to warm up your wrist, because we are gonna practice chaturanga, and it's very important. And I feel wrist is quite ignored joint that we don't really consider even warming up, but very important. So occupy as much space as you can with your fingers, means fingers wide open, and press the wrist, the palm, whole palm, including your fingers, press them very hard on the floor, and move your shoulders back and forth. Again, I am turning my palm backward where my fingers are facing me. Again, the same rule. Keep your fingers wide open, press the base of your wrist, press the base of your finger and the tip of your fingers, and here move backward in order to stretch your wrist. Move around 8 to 10 times. And now the back of the palm should be to the floor. Again, open your fingers. And this is a very tricky movement. Many of you might not even able to straighten the elbow here, and that's completely okay. Please respect your limits and just try to straighten your elbow. But those of you who can straighten the elbow, try and move back and forth a little bit.
Now the warm-up is over, and let's start with the Suryanamaskar.
Okay, inhale, ekam. Arms up, look between your thumbs. Exhale, dve, head in. Inhale, trini, lift your chest up, straighten your spine. Chatwari, exhale, lower down in chaturanga. Drop down and arch your back, pancha. Exhale, shut. Take 5 breaths here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sapta, inhale, step forward, arch your back, straighten your spine. Ashtau, exhale, head in. Nava, inhale, arms up, look between your thumbs. Exhale, samasthitihi.
Inhale, ekam. Look between your thumbs. Dve, exhale, forward bend. Try to touch and crush your palms. Trini, inhale. Chatwari, get into Chaturanga Dandasana. Pancha, inhale, upward dog. Shut, exhale, downward dog. Let's stay here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step forward, Sapta. Ashtau, head to knee. Nava, look between thumbs. Exhale, Samasthiti.
Inhale, ekam. Now only with the count and the breath. Exhale, dve. Trini, inhale. Chatwari, exhale. Pancha, inhale. Shut, exhale. Hold for 5 breaths here. Rhythmic breath, not forcing or changing anything. Keep your shoulders stable, head relaxed, tailbone pushed towards ceiling. Crush your heels to the floor. Sapta, inhale. Ashtau, exhale. Nava, inhale. Exhale, Samasthitihi.
Inhale ekam. Dve. Crush palms to floor if possible. Trini, inhale. Get into Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. And stay for 5. Here try to crush your heels to the floor. It's going to be very hard for beginners if your body is stiff and not flexible. But you have to get there one day. So be very, very articulative of your heel. Let it go towards the floor. Now inhale, come forward. Exhale, head to knee. Nava, look between your thumbs. Samasthiti. 5th one.
Inhale, ekam. Exhale, dve. Trini, inhale, straighten your spine, very important. Chatwari, exhale. Inhale, pancha. Exhale, shat. Hold this for 5 breaths. I think downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana, is the home position of Ashtanga. And if you are not able to do this, if you have to choose between straightening your leg or straightening your spine, please choose your spine. Bend your knee. That's totally okay. Okay? Inhale, Sapta, step forward. Exhale, Ashtau. Inhale, Nava. Exhale, Samasthitihi. Now Suryanamaskar B.
Get into Utkatasana. Exhale, dve, head to knee. Trini, look up, straight your spine. Chatwari, get into Chaturanga Dandasana. Pancha, upward dog. Shat, downward dog. Now take your right leg between your hands and get into Virabhadrasana A. Look between your thumb. Get back to Chaturanga. Again upward dog. Downward dog. Now left leg between your palms. Virabhadrasana A. This is tough, so maintain. Go back to Chaturanga. Upward. Downward. Now we'll stay here for 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step forward. Spine straight. Look up. Head to knee. Get back to Utkatasana and Samasthiti.
Inhale, ekam, Utkatasana, look between your thumbs. Exhale, dve, head in. Trini, inhale, look up. Chatwari, exhale, lower down your body. Inhale, pancha, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Shat, exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Sapta, right leg forward, Virbhadrasana. Exhale, Ashtau, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Ekadasha, left leg forward, Virbhadrasana. Exhale, Dwadasha, Chaturanga. Trayodasha, Urdhva Mukha. Chaturdasha, Adho Mukha. Hold this for 5 breaths. Spine straight, head relaxed, shoulders active and stable. Press the floor with your palm, like really push it. Keep your spine, shoulder, back active. Panchadasha, step forward. Shodasha, head in. Saptadasha, Utkatasana, arms up, knee bent. Samasthitihi.
Last one, best one. Get into Utkatasana. Dve, head to knee. Trini, look up, spine straight. Chatwari, Chaturanga Dandasana. Pancha, upward dog. Shat, downward dog. Sapta, right leg forward, Virabhadrasana A. Ashtau, get back to Chaturanga. Nava, upward. Dasha, downward. Now Ekadasha, left leg between your palms. Again Virabhadrasana. Dwadasha, get to Chaturanga. Trayodasha, upward dog. Chaturdasha, downward dog. We'll stay here for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step forward, head to knee. Get back to Utkatasana. Samastiti. Now,
Here we come to the end of the practice. Just lie down. Get into Savasana. Let loose. Make sure nothing is active. Now try and visualize your body starting from your toes and feel they are getting relaxed. Visualize your legs, knees, thighs, your waist and glutes. If at all you are holding anything, any kind of physical stress or emotion, let loose. Release it from your body. Now visualize your stomach, chest, shoulders, neck. Visualize your chin, your cheeks, forehead, and head. See if you are holding any kind of stress, emotional or physical. Let it release from your body. Visualize your arms, your hands, palms, all your fingers, fingertips, nails. Imagine all are getting relaxed. As you will feel more relaxed, your breath is likely to become shorter and thinner, and that's okay. Now bring your awareness back to the body and slowly move your toes, move fingers, turn to your right side. Take your own time to get back to a comfortable sitting position. Now join your hands for closing prayer. Swasti prajabhyah paripalayantam न्यायेन मार्गेण महिं महिषा गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्तः सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः.
Rub your palms. You can put them on your face.
Put them on your eyes.
Yeah. Feel fresh. Yeah, so how was it, guys? I hope it was better than the first 2 seasons because we have Preeti here. So stay tuned. Tomorrow, new set of exercises coming up and you will have much more fun than what we had today. Try to have your warm-ups done and yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.